what we do know is that Michael was holidaying in Magaluf with his wife and other members of their family and also some other Irish friends. Now, he appears to have gone out drinking during the day on Sunday. He may have then got separated from his group later on, and he was found unresponsive on the street close to the Punta Ballena strip, which is in Magaluf, a popular partying strip, at about 4:30 a.m. yesterday morning. Now, initially, it was feared that he had collapsed and may have passed away from a heart attack, but subsequent investigations, there was a pre-autopsy examination done, and a number of suspicious wounds were found on his body. He had bite marks seemingly on his shoulder and his arms, and he also had leg injuries consistent with perhaps being hit by a car. Now, following on from that, local police are waiting to carry out a full autopsy examination on his body before deciding where to go next with this investigation. Well, Michael was a 45-year-old father of four, married father of four. He came from the Waterford city, which is in Ireland's southeast. He was a physiotherapist, and he was also heavily involved in the local underage or junior soccer club called St. Joseph's. Now, they have paid tribute to him today on their social media channels and described him as a very popular and well-liked member of their junior coaching staff. And this incident seems to have hit them all quite badly. There's been heavy tributes been paid of him over the last day or two, and he seems to have been a very popular figure. And this has come as a huge shock to everybody down there. Initially, local police were saying that they felt that he collapsed and it was merely a heart attack. Now, of course, the subsequent investigations suggest that this wasn't the case, and they have said that the autopsy will be crucial to determining what does happen next. But they are certainly concerned about certain injuries that are on his body, which might not be consistent with a heart attack. They will be talking to businesses, local businesses in the Magaluf area. They'll be trying to get some CCTV together to see who Michael might have been in contact with in the moments prior to him collapsing at the side of the street in the early hours of yesterday morning.
I was very concerned that it appears law enforcement have followed one or two avenues already, working on differing theories, as opposed to what British detectives should do, which is, in a case like this, which is unexplained, there are suspicious circumstances, the motto is think murder until proven otherwise. So throughout everything you do, just treat it as though this is a murder inquiry. So you deploy the necessary resources. You have the huge amount of inquiries conducted. You, of course, have a post-mortem. Yeah, this case just smacks of that. Think murder until proven otherwise. There are so many red flags from what we've heard. Bite marks, apparently another wound that may have glass in it, injuries to his legs that may or may not be consistent by being hit by a vehicle. There are so many question marks thrown up here that are absolutely shouting from the rooftops, deal with this like a murder inquiry, get the necessary resources on board, carry out all the necessary inquiries, get the post-mortem done, CCTV, house to house, preserve the scene as well. What do we know? Where did it happen? Are there any forensic opportunities? This is 2024. Forensic evidence is crucial in so many cases. I just sincerely hope that the Civil Guard haven't dropped their guard, so to speak, here, and missed opportunities, because any wise, pragmatic detective will tell you when it comes to forensic opportunities, you only get one chance to get it right. I've spent a lot of time down in that part of Spain, and let me tell you, all the devils are there. Organised crime from around Europe and beyond, particularly unpleasant, vicious, wicked criminals. Like everywhere else, it's got a sex industry. It's got a rampant drugs industry. There is an undercurrent of violence amongst all of the serious and organised crime out there. And tourists are so often blind to it, because if you don't see it and you don't know how to recognise it, then it won't stand out to you. An innocent person going on holiday with their family who hasn't spent their life fighting crime, looking for bad people, might not see what is actually on their doorstep. If you have seen, or you think you saw or heard or witnessed anything that may be suspicious, then go to the Guardia Civil website and see if they've already put up appeal notices and if there's a way in which you can contact them. If not, go to the Garda Síochána in Ireland, get onto their website, tell them what you know, because I'm sure in circumstances as suspicious as this, the guards are going to want to put a family liaison officer in place to speak to the Guardia Civil and help the family, who must, of course, be having the most traumatic time, and my thoughts are very much with them.